in this book, Age Younger, because hydration, drinking water is so vital to the way your body functions and optimal health and even your mood. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Your mood, your attitude, all of that affects you in whether you're properly hydrated or not. So I want to introduce you to, oh my goodness. My phone just went nuts. So this is Tally. I apologize. I was trying to share it out on social media. So this is Tally, everyone. And yay, I wish I had we need to have like some sound effects. So Tally,
well, I feel very welcomed, and it's very nice to be here.
Introduce yourself to us.
It's my honor. Alicia is amazing. I've known her for a couple of years. She's just a lovely person. Also, just an honor to be here. I'm excited today because a few years ago, I was not a very healthy person, and I struggled with something that actually it made it a little difficult for me to have the confidence I needed to have in what I was doing in my business and, just in my everyday. And the reason for that was, and it's a little embarrassing, but I had a lot of digestive disorders. And I don't need to get into detail for people to imagine that will affect the way that you function on a day-to-day.
Absolutely.
And it was something chronic that I dealt with for like 18 years, and there were times that it was worse than others, and I just learned to kind of live with it and deal with it. However, about 4 years ago or so, the condition just worsened, and I'm very thankful that someone introduced me to a technology out of Japan, which it wasn't really a new technology. I found out they've had this technology in their hospitals for over 40 years, and it was part of the way they do life in Japan. And what it is, it's a system that you connect to your tap water at the kitchen sink, and it takes your water through a cleaning process and through a process called electrolysis, where it separates out the acidic components of the water, the oxidizing components, and it gives you the healthiest water you could possibly drink in your home.
Talk about the molecules, because what it does is as it filters through.
Yes, so I actually brought a little diagram, and there's a lot of information that I share on my Facebook page. It's called the Hydration Station of South Florida. And I actually posted a video today that shows the superior hydration properties of this water. But I have a little diagram here that shows what happens to the water. And you can actually see this on my page as well. Here we go. Yeah. So the water goes through a filter first, where it gets rid of contaminants. And then it goes through electrolysis, where electricity is passed through medical-grade titanium plates dipped in platinum. And what comes out of here are negatively charged ion water, which is a superior antioxidant. It's rich in what's called molecular hydrogen. Goes after oxidative stress in your body. What comes out of this water here is acidic water. So you don't want to drink this water. However, there are usages for both types of water. There are three properties to this unique water, and I'm actually going to demonstrate and show some things today.
So before we get into the demo, what I did want to ask you about, because, the show is all about confidence, and you touched on it just briefly, how, you had a lot of issues, digestive issues, and it affected your confidence. And what other things do you know, since you are the expert in this area, the dehydration, just normal dehydration causes?
Absolutely. So dehydration is actually one of the 4 root causes of aging, premature aging and disease, along with overacidity, toxicity, oxidative stress, which is huge, and dehydration and inflammation. So if we got to, talk about dehydration, it really is one of the culprits in so many health issues. But as far as brain health, in order for us to feel confidence in what we're doing, we want to feel sharp and have clear thinking and have energy and just have that good mood about us. And dehydration is directly linked to dizziness and brain fog, to headaches, depression. So you definitely want to watch your hydration levels.
And just drinking liquid is not enough.
Exactly.
It's not
exactly
just
because a lot of
drinking
people
liquid.
even tell me, "Hey, I drink water all day. I drink this. I drink that.
I drink tea. I drink
tea,
coffee, soda. Mm-hmm.
But even people who drink bottled waters tell me all the time that they are feeling thirsty or dehydrated. Dehydration also is I kind of made a list here of just things that are linked to it. It increases your sugar cravings and actually interferes with effective weight loss, causes bad breath, chapped lips, dry skin. I mean, those are not things that are going to contribute to health or confidence. It also is one of the root causes of digestive disorders. It contributes to low blood pressure, muscle weakness, and cramps, trouble with even it can affect your sleep, which then in essence affects everything else.
And society is very sleep deprived.
Yeah, sleep deprived, and most Americans are actually dehydrated. Yes, and everything kind of relates. So those 4 root causes: dehydration, inflammation, oxidative stress, and overacidity. Those are things that are easily addressed if you drink the right kind of water.
All right, let's get into this.
That is what I want to show today. So as I've been sharing about this water, and I'm super excited about it, and I share, and actually I'm going to show you real quick what this, if you've never seen the Enagic water ionizer, and of course you can see it on my page. It's the Hydration Station of South Florida. But it generates water with the 3 properties, and a lot of people just, for whatever reason, they remember that it produces alkaline water. And so a lot of people associate alkalinity with being healthy and being acidic with not being so healthy or being more prone to disease. And some of that comes out of research that is actually not very new, but it has been proven that acidic tissue is a thriving ground for cancer and disease. So, of course, we want to
avoid
have a pH balance. We want to have the right pH balance in our body. We want to neutralize over-acidic cells. So, of course, being on a high alkaline foods is very healthy, and we all recommend that. But a lot of people will run to the store once they hear about acidity versus alkalinity, and they will get these bottled waters that claim to have a higher pH. And when I tell them about my water that I generate at home, they're like, "Oh yeah, I drink alkaline water." And so what I've done today is I went to one of the local grocery stores, and I purchased several bottles of alkaline water, and they were not cheap. Okay, so
they are.
Yeah, so hydration experts tell us that in order for us not to be dehydrated, we need to drink the minimum of half our body weight in ounces. So an example would be if you weigh 100 pounds, the minimum amount would be 50 ounces of water per day. If you exercise or if you sweat, if you go outside in this Florida heat, you need to increase that to probably, another quart of water. And if you actually suffer with any kind of chronic illness, or even if you have a cold or flu, you really need to drink your body weight in ounces.
Wow.
So if I was to go to the store and spend $2 on a bottle of alkaline water, this bottle right here has 33 ounces, and I weigh 120. So we're talking, I'm going to need like 3 to 4 of these. So that's about $8 a day, and then a couple of bottles for each one of my 5 kids.
Yes.
And, and then my dog and my cat, I don't want to give them tap water straight up because it's got a lot of chemicals and it really is very harmful in and of itself. So
it's a case a day.
Yeah, so this can get pretty pricey. But are we getting the benefits that we get with electrolyzed reduced water, which is the water that I have right here in this bottle? Everybody that knows me knows I walk around with this, and first time they meet me, they say, "What's in there?" And I always say moonshine, just because it looks like a moonshine bottle. But really, it's the feel good, look good, have more energy water. It is alkalized. Now notice it says alkalized and not alkaline, because there is a difference. Antioxidant rich, which is really the most beneficial property of this water. So I can take any old water which has acidic property, like I can take Dasani and I can put some additional minerals into Dasani or some chemicals, and I can make alkaline water, and it'll test alkaline with the pH drops. But that's not really what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour water into each one of these cups and hopefully not make too much of a mess.
Yeah. Do you need me to unscrew some of them?
That's okay. I'll do it really quick. And what I'm going to do is I have a measuring tool. It's a lab tool called an ORP meter, and that stands for oxidation reduction potential. So oxidative stress or too much oxidation is one of the root cause for our cells to age.
Right.
OH free radicals, which are the oxygen free radicals, will cause a lot of damage. Kind of like when you cut an apple in half and you leave it out.
Brown.
It turns brown, yes, and metal will rust, and iron will rust. Same thing in your body. You have, if you have too much oxidation, your cells are aging. And if you know, like, biology a little bit, you know you have your DNA and RNA and protein, and oxidation really causes damage. And that's why we get cancerous cells. That's why,
excellent,
you know, disease can thrive in cells. So doctors always tell us...
It says alkaline water.
These are all alkaline waters, and I'll go over the names, but doctors tell us that we need plenty of antioxidants each day, and the more antioxidants that you can have in your body, the slower the aging process. Okay, so the aging process on your face might look like a wrinkle, but what does it look like on the inside, right? So none of us want wrinkles.
Nobody
that
wants
doesn't
to know
help
what
our
that
confidence.
looks like. Yes.
But we also, there's a very interesting video that I have on my mobile website, which is called iwantmidwater.com.
Yes.
And it's from Dr. Hiromi Shinya, who helped invent the colonoscopy procedure back in the 60s.
We're going to take a quick break before we do this test, and we're going to come right back, but we'll just finish setup and we'll get ready for the test. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Afraid of needles? Anxious about going under the knife? Do the words invasive surgery make you queasy to think about? After years of being mistaken for someone in her 20s, Alicia Couri, a mom of 3 in her late 40s, finally got tired of hearing, "You should write a book about why you look so young." So that's exactly what she did. In her book, Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, she outlines 21 of her top tips for looking and feeling decades younger. These tips can easily be implemented into your own lifestyle so you too can make your 40s look like your 20s. Go to acradio.live to order your copy today. Lundi Gaudrin of the Fresh Kitchen Creole presents Sip and Chat and Munch, Saturday, July 29th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Fairfield Inn Suites in Pembroke Pines. Tickets are only $10. Guest speakers include radio host Tacovia Calvin, beauty specialist Rachel Lacroix, business coach Pat Rogers, and spiritual teacher Edmund Cool. Network while enjoying tasty, organic, and authentic Creole cuisine, specially prepared by Chef Lundi. To buy your tickets now for the Sip and Chat and Munch networking event, go to Eventbrite and search Fresh Kitchen Creole, Fort Lauderdale. Hi, I'm Alicia Couri, and you know me from my radio show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. If you lack confidence and boldness to really go out there and conquer the world, I'm here to share this valuable resource. In my book, Your Signature Style, Unlocking the Confidence, Style, and Influence of the Savvy CEO, I'll take you through a process where you can release your fears and embrace your femininity as a powerful tool to unleash your audacious confidence and win. This is where it all began for me, and I want to share it with you. Get your copy today at acradio.live. Bring out your beauty and confidence from the inside out. Buy this book today at www.acradio.live. You're listening to Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. Now, let's get back to the show. All right. We are back, and we are just ready to do this test to really take a look at all these different bottles of water that you can buy in the store that says they're alkaline water and what that really, really means. So take it away,
all right,
Tally.
So what we're going to look for is, this is an ORP meter. And this actually measures the electrical voltage in the water, and it's either going to have a positive charge, in which case you're just going to see a number, or it's going to have a negative charge. For example, I'm going to put the ORP meter in this bottle.
Yeah, you're going to have to read it out because I know.
In the Kangen water, and I don't know if I can turn this to the camera properly. Here we go. So what we're reading here is this is a negative 640 and going up. So what does that mean? It means that this water is rich in antioxidants. We want to drink negatively charged water. It's the only negative part of your day that you want to have. Yeah. You want to stay in the negative.
Stay in the negative when you drink water.
This is water that I generated from the Enagic ionizer. It's Kangen water 9.5, and it's actually going to go ahead, and I think it's climbing up to negative 700. And to just give you a little bit of an indication of what that means, if you were to squeeze orange juice, for example, fresh oranges, and make fresh squeezed orange juice, you will get negative 30 to maybe 60, 70, depending on how fresh that orange is.
Yeah.
And so we know oranges are antioxidants.
Right, high in antioxidants.
Yeah, so, and then like a really good quality green tea, you might get a negative 100. Here you have one glass, not even
half a glass.
And this is negative 700. 5 to 700 here as I'm moving around, which means that one glass of this water is going to have more antioxidants than eating, a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables. And that's actually a quote from Dr. Horst Pilzer, who's one of the advisors to Enagic, and I have information about him on the page, which is very interesting. He has a womb clinic.
That's iwantgoodwater.com,
or they can go to Hydration Station of South Florida.
On Facebook.
On Facebook, yes. So
iwantgoodwater.com.
Get real. So this water here claims to have all kinds of goodies, and it's alkalized water or alkaline water.
Alkaline.
All right. And what the reading that I'm getting here, and I'm just going to leave it here for a second, is a positive reading. Okay, so that negative sign that we saw before went away, and we're at 43 positive at this point. And
no antioxidant properties.
No antioxidant. As a matter of fact, this is doing the opposite. It is contributing to oxidation. It has the potential for oxidation. Now here, this is pure and pristine bio bottle. Okay, and the key benefits is that it's alkaline, it's got electrolytes. However, when we measure it with the ORP meter, we're getting a positive reading. We're at
185.
And climbing
187, right?
So
and
this
climbing.
Is oxidizing. This is contributing to the deterioration of cells. So basically, it's a good gimmick, a good marketing, but doesn't deliver.
Just like organic. Good marketing.
Now we have alkaline 10 pH. So this is spring water with alkaline. Okay. So now if we look at the reading, I'm at about positive.
Like 117, 118, 117.
There we go. There's no negative number here. This one here is called Essence pH 10. Okay. So Essence pH 10. This is a very popular alkaline water that I see all around town here in Boca. I see it at the yoga studios. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to wait a second. We're going to see what kind of electrical charge this has. I don't see a negative sign, which means this is positive.
101, 102, still in the hundreds.
So this is oxidizing. This is contributing to the deterioration of cells. And now we have Smarter, Hydrate Like Neo. Okay, so purified water, electrolyte, alkaline.
120. 117.
Okay, so we are still getting a positive charge.
Still a positive charge.
Yes. And then the last one I brought here today is Life Water. And
that
Life
sounds
water,
like, Oh,
yeah. Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
It's purified. It's pH balanced. However,
positive 180.
This one will probably go up to over 200 positive. So
197.
What does this mean? Well, it basically means that these waters here are not the healthy water that they claim to be. If I put the pH drops in them, yes, they will be alkaline because they've had inorganic minerals added,
right?
Which your body doesn't recognize these minerals, so they will actually crystallize in your intestinal tract, and eventually they can cause things like kidney stones and gallstones, and that's why sometimes I have people actually very alarmed. And they say to me, Tally, you shouldn't drink alkaline water because I read this, that, and the other. And it's true. You shouldn't drink alkaline water. But this water here is actually electrolyzed reduced water. It is an alkaline water. And actually what I've done over the last couple of years is I've collected a lot of articles from PubMed.gov, and that's an affiliate of the National Institute of Health, where they list medical studies, clinical studies, and there are many medical studies with electrolyzed reduced waters and how this water has helped many different types of disease models. interesting fact, it will counteract the effects of a hangover as well.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
for those of you.
And what I wanted to offer today, I have some free resources that I'd be happy to send out or email. Okay. And one of them is there is a very interesting book about the cycle of oxidation and antioxidants. If you want to understand how to effectively combat aging and disease, then this is a booklet that's going to really unlock and give you the understanding and why this type of water plays such a key role, and it's such an easy transition. This water is delicious. It's a very easy water to drink. And unlike some other waters that you might have drank before, this water will not sit heavy in your stomach. So you can drink a gallon of this a day very
easily absorbed?
Yes. So one of the properties of electrolyzed reduced water, we refer to it as microclustered water. And there's a diagram here that shows, here we go. So typically, water molecules cluster together in large clusters. So when you drink it, you might feel very sluggish and heavy and bloated. The electrolysis process actually reduces the water clusters into very small, hexagonal-shaped molecules that are easily absorbed by your cells. So you can drink a long glass of Kangen water in the morning, which is what I recommend. I recommend 2 glasses of water first thing before you eat or anything else. Helps to flush out the toxins in the morning, really gets your metabolism going and hydrates you. And you can actually jump on the trampoline like 5 minutes later and not get a side ache because it absorbs so quickly. Okay. And
now,
so,
I just wanted to make sure that we're clear. We're not making any medical claims. We're just citing. These are some resources that you have in your possession that you are
absolutely
that you can share with others. But we're not making any claims. That,
your body heals itself.
Any medical claims.
Yeah. Right. Given the right set of conditions, your body does amazing things. When you put the wrong water in your body, if you think about it, your body is over 70% water. Mm-hmm. If you continually put the wrong liquid, the wrong water, the wrong hydration, you're throwing things off, and your body will not do what it was designed to do, which is heal itself. You want to be not only the right pH balance, but you want to combat oxidative stress and stay very, very hydrated. Another thing I would like to send out, I have... this is called Happy Living News, and this specific issue, it's a free issue that I can send out. If anyone would like one, they can email me at bodyalkaline@gmail.com or message me on Facebook.
Right.
And I'll be happy to throw one of these in the mail for you.
So spell your name really quickly so people can find you on Facebook.
Yes. So Tally, that's T as in Tom, A-L-L-Y, and my last name is W-O-O, M as in Mary, E-R. And I have a public profile. I also have a fan page. So either way, you can connect with me on Facebook or go to my page, the Hydration Station of South Florida, and I'd be happy to connect with you and send you these resources. There's also a book that is called Killing Cancer, Not People, and it's by Robert Wright. And chapter 6 of that book is specifically about electrolyzed reduced water, and it's a very interesting chapter. And he's given us permission to freely give out a PDF format of the information. So you can request that as well. Very interesting book.
Okay.
Yes.
So I know this is such a huge topic and there's so much into this, but the gist of it is you need to have alkalized, antioxidant-rich water. Drink that every day to help promote health, good health, and keep your body hydrated so that it can function the way it was designed to function.
Absolutely.
And that is what you're passionate about. You're passionate about helping people improve their health and live longer and look young. I mean, you have 5 kids. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You know, you're doing something right. And just to help your body really function better.
Absolutely.
That's what we want. That's what we want to... let me see. Someone's saying they're feeling the amazing difference especially when they work out. So that's great. Yay.
Yes.
So that's it for us today, guys. So tune in next week. I'll be in Indiana. So, but make sure you tune in because we do have a show for you next week. I'll be in 2 places at once. Look at that. It was my pleasure having Tally on. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching, all of you out there, and commenting and sharing. And have a wonderful week, everyone. Until next week, I'll see you then. Bye. A wise friend always says to me, we have a finite number of minutes to spend. And just like you can only spend $1 once, you can only spend 1 minute once. It's your choice. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing to spend some of your minutes with me on my show. I wish you love, health, and happiness to live your life with audacious confidence. I love you, and we'll see you next time.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were